the Dubai Summit workshop about and exclusively for deep funding. The thing is the next. We know that it's not easy to involve people on AI, and neither do I in blockchain. So to have really qualified people in this ecosystem, we need people with both backgrounds. The thing is that we need to take an advance of the high opportunity that is to present in the Cardano Summit. Right now, the relationship between Cardano and Singularity is really high. Indeed, the Singularity Foundation will be an official sponsorship of the summit itself. So it's a really cool opportunity to engage people there, to make a workshop, and to onboard them into this ecosystem. Indeed, today the ecosystem of deep funding is really included with people of the Cardano community. So why not to expand that community, that onboarding to people that are already there with a previous background. That's why the event has high quality to present, because the people there, the attendants, has a really good background and understanding in what we're talking about. So how will be the structure of this workshop? First things first, an introduction presentation by a representative from the deep funding team or the Singularity Foundation, explaining the genesis and the answers of the initiative, to explain how deep funding born, why is for that. A presentation by a focus group member or a community representative. The cool idea of this is that we are going to choose who will be represent us in this workshop, a member of the community, and of course a personal presentation by me sharing my first-time experience with the funding, by involvement with the team and my role as proponent. And the cool thing and idea that I have that make it more interesting the proposal is that at the last minute we will have merchandising and notebooks to among the attendants to write a possible proposal for the next deep funding round. So as you know, the events face-to-face, and you know it, you're more than everyone, has have more quality and more engagement, and you can explain the ideas even more. So with this structure, we will explain step by step what is it funding, what is it for, and the main goals. And at last, we will give some merchandise and people to start thinking about their next proposal for the next deep funding round. So as you see, it's a full step-by-step workshop, good leading, with a great structure that will have great value in the long and middle term. Of course, I already have set the company, and I worked with them previously with merchandise, so that's completely clear. The one risk is that the announcement of the results will be on October 20, and the summit is in November 4, but we'll be very interested to work with them, and we will need to work all together to make it happen. Will be a huge challenge, but will be an interesting one. And this is some question that I want to do to the community, because I want that this proposal has the integration of the community, the creation of the community itself be involved in the development and execution of the proposal. So if you want, at last we can discuss these aspects. Do you think it's necessary to have a member of the community or the supervisory council at the event? Who shall go? How we should be chosen? So to define that, the proposal includes full admission for networking and accommodation at the event's hotel. Is this amount adequate, lower, or excessive? So I think it's the, well, okay, it's time.